Hello everyone, welcome to the channel KSV Tutorials. Today we'll discuss the exercise 3.5 word problems and the question number 2, that is find the value of k. First we discuss the word problems. Here a part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depends upon the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay 1000 as hostel charges, whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays rupees 1180 as hostel charges. Find the fixed charges and the cost of food per day. Here we have to find out the two things. So first we have taken the fixed charges as rupees X and charges according to the days rupees Y. You can also write here the cost of food per day. Now according to the question, a student, he is taking the food for 20 days. It means charges according to the days is rupees Y. So the charges for 20 days is 20Y, but he has to pay the fixed amount also. So X plus 20Y, and total he is paying rupees 1000. According to the second condition, student B, he is taking food for 26 days. So charges according to the days is rupees Y. So for 26 days it is 26Y and the fixed charges is X. So this is X plus 26Y and the total amount he is paying is rupees 1180. So we equate this amount is equals to rupees 1180. In this way you will get the equation. Again it is written here that you have to find the solution if exist. So first of all you have to check the ratios A1 upon A2, B1 upon B2, C1 upon C2. If these all ratios are unequal, it means that the solution is unique. In that case you will find the solution, and here it is written find the solution by any algebraic method. So you can apply any method, substitution, elimination, cross multiplication. You can apply any method. For all these methods you can view my previous videos where I have explained all the methods in detail. Now come to the next one. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator, and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Find the fraction. Here the question is of fraction. It means we have numerator and denominator. So we have supposed the numerator as X and denominator as Y. Let fraction is equals to X upon Y. According to the first condition, X minus 1 upon Y is equals to 1 by 3. How it becomes? He is saying we subtract 1 from the numerator. Numerator में से हमने 1 subtract किया है, लेकिन denominator को हमने कुछ भी नहीं किया है. तो X minus 1 upon Y and the fraction becomes 1 by 3. So it is 1 by 3. Now cross multiply. 3 into X minus 1 is equals to Y, and we will get 3X minus Y is equals to 3. This is the first equation. According to the second condition, he is saying when 8 is added to the denominator, it means there is no change in the numerator. So numerator X is as it is and denominator is Y plus 8, and it becomes 1 by 4. So we have equated it to 1 by 4. Again cross multiplication and we will get the second equation. Now come to the third one. Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks been deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash would have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? Now here the question is how many questions we have to find. There are some questions which are having right answers and there are some questions he attempted which are having the wrong answers. So let number of the right answer X and number of the wrong answer is Y. Now he is getting 3 marks for right answer, so 3X, and losing 1 mark, so it is minus 1. So we have taken Y for the wrong answer, so it becomes minus Y, and total marks he is getting 40. So we equate it to 40. 4 marks awarded for the correct answer, so this is 4X, and 2 marks deducted है तो इसलिए minus 2 होगा, and we are taking wrong answer as Y, so it becomes minus 2Y, and he is getting the marks 50. So 4X minus 2Y is equals to 50. This is the equation number 2. You can solve it by any of the method, but first of all you have to check that if the solution exists or not. Now come to the next one. Next one is places A and B are 100 km apart. There are the two places A and B and the distance between them is 100 kilometers. One car starts from A, यहाँ से एक कार ने चलना शुरू किया, and other from B at the same time. यहाँ से भी दूसरी कार ने चलना स्टार्ट किया. इफ़ दे ट्रैवल इन द सेम डायरेक्शन, सेम डायरेक्शन मीन ए वाली कार भी इधर को जा रही है और बी वाली कार भी इधर को जा रही है, और वी कैन से ए वाली कार भी इधर को जा रही है और बी वाली कार भी इधर को जा रही है. ठीक है. इफ़ दे ट्रैवल इन सेम डायरेक्शन दे मीट इन 5 hours. इफ़ दे ट्रैवल टुवर्ड्स ईच अदर मतलब ए वाली इधर जा रही है, बी वाली इधर जा रही है. इफ़ दे ट्रैवल टुवर्ड ईच अदर दे मीट इन 1 hour. वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट द स्पीड्स ऑफ द कार. So let the speed of car A is x and the speed of car B is y km/h. Now if when they travel in the same direction then the speeds get subtracted. x minus y होगी cars की speed, and when they travel towards each other, जब वो आमने सामने हैं, then the, or we can say the opposite direction में है, then the speed is x plus y km/h. Now we have to find out the speeds. We know that the formula of speed is distance upon time. So here the speed इन द सेम डायरेक्शन, फर्स्ट केस हमारा है सेम डायरेक्शन के लिए, तो हम यहाँ पर x माइनस वाई हमने स्पीड ली, डिस्टेंस इज़ 100 और टाइम लग रहा है 5 hours. वी क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई एंड वी गेट द इक्वेशन. सेकेंड केस में दे आर मूविंग टूवर्ड्स ईच अदर, दे आर इन ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन, तो स्पीड हमने ऑपोजिट वाली ली, डिस्टेंस इज़ 100, टाइम इज़ 1. We get the second equation x plus y is equal to 100. When we solve these equations, we will get the value of x and y, and that are the speeds of the two cars which are moving from A and B respectively. Now the next one, the area of the rectangle get reduced. Area जो है वो कम हुआ है 9 square units if length is reduced by 5 and breadth is increased by 3. आपके पास एक रेक्टेंगल है जिसकी साइड्स हैं x और y. उसने बोला अब इसका एरिया कितना होगा, एक्स वाई होगा एरिया. ओके. अब वो कहता है कि ये एरिया कम हो जाता है कब, अगर हम लेंथ को कम कर देते हैं और ब्रेड्थ को बढ़ा देते हैं. सेकेंड कंडीशन में वो कहता है कि अगर हम लेंथ को इंक्रीज़ करते हैं बाय 3 यूनिट और ब्रेड्थ को भी 2 यूनिट इंक्रीज़ करते हैं तो एरिया इंक्रीज़ हो जाता है. तो सबसे पहले हमने लेंथ को x लिया, ब्रेड्थ को y लिया, और यहाँ पे आप लिख लेंगे एरिया इज इक्वल्स टू एक्स वाई, दैट इज़ length into breadth. This line is missing here. Now according to the first condition, length is reduced by 5, हमने x minus 5 कर दिया. This is the formula of area, length into breadth. This is the new area because we have taken the new dimensions. Or according to the equation, the new area reduced by 9, so it is xy minus 9. We open these brackets, we get xy minus 5y plus 3x minus 15. xy and xy cancel out, ये कैंसिल हो जाएंगे हमारे पास, एंड वी आर लेफ्ट विद माइनस 3x प्लस 5y इज इक्वल्स टू माइनस 15 प्लस 9. एक्स वाई वाली टर्म्स को हम लेफ्ट साइड ले आए और कॉन्स्टेंट्स को हमने राइट साइड रखा और हमारे पास इक्वेशन नंबर 1 आ गई. सेकेंड कंडीशन में वो कहता है कि लेंथ इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग एंड ब्रेड्थ इज ऑल्सो इंक्रीजिंग, तो दोनों में प्लस लग गया, x प्लस 3 y प्लस 2, दीज आर द न्यू लेंथ ब्रेड्थ. सो न्यू एरिया विल बी x plus 3 into y plus 2. But according to this statement, area increases by 67, means the new area is the old area plus 67. So this is old area xy plus 67, new area, and according to this length into breadth formula, this is also the area. So xy again cancel. We shift the terms having x and y to the left side and the term having constants to the right side, and we get the second equation. Okay children, now the next one is question number 2. For which value of a and b does the following pair of equations have infinite number of solutions? Now the type of solution is given to us, we have to find out the missing a and b. So how to write? First of all we write the equations whatever is given, then we write since given equations has infinitely many solutions, therefore a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2. अभी तक हम जब चेक करते हैं कि किस टाइप का सोल्यूशन एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है तो इस लाइन को हम पहले लिखते हैं कि since a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is equals to c1 upon c2 therefore equation has infinite many solution। यहाँ पे opposite case है, यहाँ पे उसने हमें पहले ही बता दिया है कि equations have infinite number of solution, तो हमने लिखा since, ठीक है। फिर हमने therefore लगा के रिजल्ट को यूज़ किया कि अगर इक्वेशंस का इनफाइनाइट सोल्यूशन है तो रेशोज़ जो हैं वो इक्वल होंगी। फिर वहाँ से हमने a1 अपॉन a2 की वैल्यू फाइंड की। a1 इज़ द coefficient of x in the first equation, b1 is the coefficient of y in the first equation, c1 is the constant term in the first equation। ऐसे ही a2 लिखा है तो हम सेकेंड टर्म में से उठाएंगे, a2 is the coefficient of x second equation, b2 coefficient of y in the second equation and c2 is the constant term in the second equation। We will put these values, then we cross multiply and we will get this equation minus a plus 9b is equal to 4। In the same way here there are the three things, so we can take any of two। जैसे मैंने पहले इसको और इसको लिया, ये दोनों लिए मैंने, फिर मैंने इन दोनों को लिया है, ठीक है। तो आप कोई भी दो पेयर ले सकते हो क्योंकि इक्वल टू का साइन है, तो यू कैन टेक एनी टू पेयर एंड यू विल गेट द टू इक्वेशंस। देन यू सॉल्व इट लाइक with using any of the method, substitution method, elimination method, cross multiplication method, any of the method you can use to get this value of a and b। For this second part, for which value of k will the following pair of linear equations have no solution? Now x plus y is equals to 1 and the second equation is 2k minus 1 into x plus k minus 1 into y is equals to 2k plus 1। Since the given equation has no solution, so we apply the condition of no solution, a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 upon b2 is not equals to c1 upon c2। Again we put the value of a1 a2 b1 b2 and c1 c2, we get this one, 3 upon 2k minus 1 is equals to 1 upon k minus 1 is equals to 1 upon 2k plus 1। First of all we'll take this equal to part and we get the value k is equals to 2। Then we take this one not equal to part and we get the value k is not value of k when these given equations have no solution। Thank you so much for watching।